Why do I feel like this?
I was testing if blindfold was working
this
there.
Is a setup.
I was doing
what
the
is
fingers
going on, bruv? Oh.
Hello, I'm Fern Brady, and this is What a Combo, the show that has mad food combinations, and it's the perfect show if you've ever come home from a night out and grated a block of cheese into a jar of Nutella, then rolled it into little balls and ate it. Today's guest combined 4 charcoal briquettes with a swear jar and a novelty Arsenal mug. Add spices from around the world, some home-cooked Cypriot souvlaki, all cooked with love over an open fire while wearing a signature blue and white striped apron. It's North London's finest chef, Big Haz!
Hello.
How are you?
I'm right, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm very excited to maybe try some Turkish food because you're from North London, but I live in South East London and we have a ton of Turkish food.
You should definitely come north, man. I say come north, I'm going to end up taking you to East London, but...
What food did you grow up eating?
So mum's English, mum's white, but spent 18 months in Cyprus with dad after they got married. So they met here and then dad mum off to Cyprus to learn like culture, language, and basically converted her into a Turkish woman. So we... grew up. Dad was always out on a Friday night in the social coffee bar where the men go to talk about politics and chat shit, and play card games. So on a Friday was either a takeaway or the night that mum got to cook pork. So it'd be like ham, egg and chips, or it'd be we get to eat pork from a takeaway. But we grew up, I'd say, mostly on home cooked Turkish food, which is normally tomato-based lamb dishes or chicken dishes, loads of rice, often double carbs like roast potatoes and rice, and then just like really nice salads. Like the salad game in our culture is important, just as much as the bread game. Salads go a long way.
So there's a load of Turkish shops near my house, and I don't know the name of the breads that I get from there. They're amazing. It's these big. It's almost like a big naan bread thing, and I buy them, they're folded over, and they've got loads of sesame seeds on them.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm meant to have them. I just buy them and
have
eat
them however you want.
I just eat them plain.
Eat them with Nutella and cheese if you want. Do you know what I mean?
I can go through the whole thing of them. I love them.
I tell you what you should look out for is the one that looks like a bagel that's like covered in sesame seeds.
I've seen them. So how are you meant to eat that?
It's a normal bread dough, and then it's dipped in carob molasses, and then dumped into sesame seeds. And traditionally you'll see like older people dip it into tea and eat it, or it's just a bread you eat with breakfast, really.
Yeah, I have a real issue with bread. Like I was saying to you before we started, I tried to get hypnotherapy to hypnotise me out of eating bread, and it hasn't worked.
Why? Is it detrimental to your life or something? What's going on?
You don't understand how much bread I eat.
No, I can understand it.
But... I've never met a bread I didn't like. Hey, right, let's do the snacking combo. Wowie! This is my kind of thing.
Whoa!
Oh!
What?
I was really excited when I saw your snacking combo. It was some Galaxy and a pile of crisps, and I picked up the Galaxy and immediately got a whiff, and it's salt and vinegar crisps, which I hate.
No, but whoa!
What? Sorry, tell me how I'm supposed to eat this.
This is a together snack, right? Yeah. So it's...
Well, like you and me eat it together.
Yeah, but also we eat the crisp and the Galaxy at the same time. Mm-hmm. So take 2 pieces of Galaxy and a crisp, in it goes.
The only kind of salt and vinegar crisps I really like are...
The one's covered in Galaxy now. Watch. Put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth.
Yuck! When I was little, I swear to God, there was chocolate-covered crisps for a bit.
Yeah.
Who made them?
Knows. Do you ever...
Did you remember them?
Yeah,
that was
but do you remember when M&S made hamburger-shaped crisps and chips in a bag? You get fish and chips or burger and chips in a bag, and they were shaped like what they were.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember them being M&S, but... And one would be like a little fish flavoured crisp.
Yeah.
I should ask you, how did you get into eating this?
How did I get into eating it? Do you know what it is?
Where did you start, you know?
Fucking fuck knows, bruv. But a long time ago. I'm a snack guy, innit? So I'd often just be watching cooking shows or whatever. What's the point of eating snacks individually? Why not just eat them together? And I guess it was born that I was eating a packet of salt and vinegar crisps and a bar of Galaxy, and I was like, I f*** with this heavy. It's not something I turn back to often, but when it's about, I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
You worked as a chef in pasta restaurants for years, right? I've been learning how to cook with pasta properly and do the thing where you get the cooking water and put it in. And I bought fancy pasta the other week.
When you say fancy, describe it. What do you mean by fancy?
I think I got, it wasn't mafalda, but it was like a really thick tagliatelle.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then the pasta that I made, the dish that I made, my boyfriend was like, I wouldn't normally put this shape with this pasta.
Is your boyfriend Italian?
He's Irish.
Tell him to get off his high horse then.
He didn't even know what asparagus
what does
was
he
when I met
fucking
him.
know about pasta?
He didn't know what things were when I met him.
I'm saying that as a half Turkish, half English man.
Well, it's London changes you, so he's obviously got ideas. What's your view on that?
So basically, the reason that you have all of those pasta shapes is because they are designed to be eaten with a particular sauce.
Yeah.
But if my girlfriend had gone through the trouble to make me dinner, the last thing I'd have been like is, hey, I'm Irish and I know what I'm talking about. This isn't the right f***ing pasta shape. But
so is tagliatelle and mafalda and stuff, should you have that with like I would guess a meat ragu?
Yeah. So
see, I know what shapes go with what sauces.
I guess there's a level of like fanatics of pasta that are like, no, you should never eat that with that. But it's about the way the sauce works with the pasta.
Yeah.
So bow ties normally serve cold because if they're in a pasta salad, they have the ability to pick up a bit of tuna or some mayo or a bit of red pepper or whatever you cut into it. The longer pastas are for slurping sauce that's clinged onto your pasta. I don't know if you've ever seen like cavatelli or cavatelli or radiatori. They've got little lines in them like rigatoni. Those are more for a looser sauce. So those are for like tomato. The tomato has the ability to get trapped in the little grooves. So you're not just eating this and this. It's then like become amalgamated and become one dish. So they are there for a reason, but no one's Italian nana's gonna be like, listen man, why have you served me this? I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
So I often just go spaghetti because I like the slurping action. But also if I'm doing like a deep ragu or something, I want like rigatoni or I want a classic penne sometimes. It's just good enough to go. But they're definitely the shapes they are for particular reasons.
Is it worth making your own pasta? Do you follow that Instagram account, Pasta Grannies?
Yeah.
It's like 95-year-old women making
orecchiette just on the side of the road. They've got an entire cookbook to come out last year.
How have they got a cookbook though? Because it's just like millions of random old women, or is there two old women at the centre of it?
Everyone can input. It might be two.
What I mean is, it seems to be a different granny in every video. I thought they were just going all these random...
pasta grannies were literally two women.
The pasta grannies on Instagram. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. There must be two grannies at the centre of operations.
They've made a cult. They've got a cult behind them.
But the Instagram is like, it was like a random nonna in her kitchen just rolling out loads of stuff. And they're always unfeasibly old. You're like, should I be eating pasta?
Mad fit. I like watching like the muscles in their forearms work and like how big their shoulders are. Yeah, I appreciate the little they've been doing it.
Do you know what? I always get very angry that people are down on older women and their sexuality and stuff, and it's just good that one person is appreciating their shoulders and admiring their forearms. Now on your Instagram, I saw you made a ragu using pastirma, which is like this. It's like a air cured spiced beef thing, and you served it with pasta. Do you think this is fusion food? And what do you think about the word fusion in food?
Fusion should only be used by Australians because they don't have a cuisine.
Do you know where our cameraman's from?
Australia. Have you got a cuisine in Australia, or is it mostly Japanese and Polynesian?
Their food's unbelievable.
He's pointing at me because he knows.
Their food, they invented brunch culture.
No, but the food's unbelievable because it's adaptations and taken. And where they are, they've got brilliant seafood and stuff. Fusion for me is bollocks. It's like if a rap group and a rock band decide to make a album together, is that fusion music or is that just creatives using their abilities to bring something new?
Linkin Park.
Exactly. Was it Linkin Park and Jay-Z that did an entire album?
Well, wouldn't the genre in nu metal wasn't that meant to be like a fusion of rap and metal? And everyone slagged it off.
Yeah, but it's because it's advertised as fusion. Don't advertise it fusion. I think there's room for fusion. There isn't room for the word. I feel like people are super uptight about their cuisine and their culture and their heritage, and all of a sudden, if I'm cooking something that's inspired by you, or if I've been on a holiday and I've done my research and I've tried to execute it in a way that I feel is still organic enough for you not to be offended, people are still going to be offended no matter what. So the fact that I used a Turkish sausage instead of an Italian sausage, if you've got a problem with it, you can suck a bag of dicks.
Before we get to your wild combo, which I'm desperate to see what that is, we're going to play a quick game of good combo, bad combo.
Okay.
I'm going to say a combination of things. You're going to tell me if it's a good combo or a bad combo. Try not to think too much when I ask you. Ant and Dec.
Ant and Dec?
Yeah.
Good combo.
Yeah, it's a hard one because I feel like there's a really dark
I thought this was going to be food related, and then you put out Ant and Dec, and I was like, what?
Netflix and chill. I don't even, does that mean shagging?
Netflix and chill doesn't necessarily mean shagging, because I do it every night with my girlfriend, and we do shag, but we don't shag every night.
Arsenal and bottling it towards the end of the season.
Good combo.
Socks and sliders.
All day, every day. The comfiest thing you'll ever wear on your f***ing feet.
I believe you're wearing this on the cover of your cookbook.
I am. I wish I could wear them today, but I put on trainers just for you.
Oh, thank you. What kind of trainers have you got?
TN Terrascapes.
Oh.
Yeah, I went all black today on the hottest day of the year.
I know it's anyway.
Idiot.
Big has and swearing.
Yeah.
That seems like I was just saying it because you swore there. Well, Saturday kitchen and Sunday brunch.
Yeah, good combo.
Your dad and Robert De Niro.
Good combo.
Nelly and Kelly.
Good combo. The fact that she sends him a message on Microsoft Excel, have you seen it? She pulls out her little flip phone and she's writing the message in the video. Yeah. She's writing it on Excel. It's f***ing funny, man.
Was that like a big thing on social media recently? Yeah. Right, next up, it's your wild combo, and later I'm going to be putting your taste buds and mine to the test. But before all that, I've got to rate your snacking combo.
I mean, look at how big this crisp is alone.
Yeah, but I want to judge it on the combo of things. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I would give it 10 out of 10 if it was ready salted crisps. But I liked it.
Thanks.
I liked it. We are back, and this time it's our wild combo, which is something that has brought in for me. It's an unusual meal that you eat regularly. I can't even guess what it is. Ho-ho! Kunefe!
Fuck off, you know what this is.
Yeah, man. People think I'm some sort of Philistine. I know what every food ever is.
No, just that this is one that I often show people and I have to describe it. People are like, what?
You underestimated me. Oh, to explain what it looks like, it's like a round circle that's the colour of baklava, but it looks like lots of little, almost like vermicelli pastry. And then it's covered in crushed pistachios, and then there's a dollop of what looks like creme fraiche or something.
Clotted cream.
Next to it, clotted cream. I feel like I was destined to eat this. So I noticed it on Instagram the other day. And then after that, I saw a restaurant somewhere that I was gigging that only served this. And I was thinking, I should try that again. And now it's here. Yeah. This is amazing.
So it's made out of what shreddies are made out of. So it's just little bits of shredded wheat. And then in the middle, there's like a salty white cheese, almost on the cusp of being a mozzarella, cooked on both sides until it's really crispy, drowned in syrup, and then served with pistachios and creme fraiche.
Oh!
Got it on my chop.
Listen.
Delicious, but on paper sounds f***ing weird. Delicious, isn't it?
It tastes like sweet deep-fried shreddies.
Yeah.
With honey in it or something. God, this is amazing.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you knew what this was.
I'm glad. What's the cheese that's inside it?
It's like a mozzarella, but not on the salty side. And then it gives you like a fattiness that's really nice. So you've got crunchy shredded wheat, fatty gooey cheese on the middle, loads of sweetness, and then clean from the clotted cream. As we talk about like mouth feels and what things taste like. These are all the things that you want to eat to be like, satisfied. Thank you very much.
I haven't seen it in London or in restaurant menus often, but I don't know why, because it's so good.
But it's off, like a lot of places in Turkey specialise in one thing and one thing in particular. So that shop that you saw that only sold this, that's what it's like in Turkey. So you go to one person for a kebab, you go to one person for a baklava, you go one person for a kunefe, and those people, often the names of shop are like, my name's Hassan, right? So my shop would be called Dönerci Hasan Usta, which would mean Hassan, the boss of Doner. Or like, it'd be Kunefe, and you'd have that in your name. Kunefe.
Yes.
Yeah, done. That's it. You're done. Sold. But I guess with it being a labour of love and it's almost like earning your sensei role. Is that senseis serve 100,000 hours in their craft, and that's how you get crowned a sensei. And I guess if you do this for 40 years of your life and it's top notch and it pays the bill, why change it?
Oh, you're going to be a judge on BBC Three's Young MasterChef.
I am.
Breaking children's hearts. How strict are you going to be with the kids on MasterChef? Because it must be quite hard.
Nah, I'm fun uncle, man.
Oh, cool.
I'm fun uncle to my niece and nephew anyway. I'd say I was their favourite uncle.
Yeah.
But
they're not tiny
professional
chefs.
Yeah, and they're not the kids on MasterChef aren't my blood. I'm from a background where I was given an opportunity and taught, and all I really looked for in the candidates was who's willing to adapt and learn and push through. And with it being a competition, week by week, you see who's not got it that week, and a lot of it's about on the day, who's done the best today. You're next on the chopping block. It's a competition, and I'd say I was really fair to them, man. Like, I didn't break anyone's hearts or hurt anyone's feelings, and they were all very, very good cooks, and it got difficult.
For the sake of the kids and just to ensure we're being fair, I'm going to put your credentials to be a MasterChef judge to the test. I've got 2 taste tests. The first one I'm really excited about. It's called the Super Taster test. Have you heard of it?
No.
A super taster is someone with more taste buds on their tongue. They experience a fast and intense reaction to flavours. They find some green vegetables too bitter, and they can put 5 sugars in their tea without it getting sweeter. They could never have a black coffee. Do you think you're a super taster? This is making me think I'm not a super taster.
What the have you found these 10 people in the world?
I've been interested in super tasters for a bit. I think I'm a super taster, but I can have a black coffee.
I only have one thing, though, is that I smoke cigarettes.
See, I can't believe you do that as a chef.
Why? We all smoke cigarettes.
What do you mean we all smoke cigarettes?
All
I
chefs.
don't. All the chefs.
All the chefs.
Then that's good. Is that why the food's so salty?
No, but it's the only opportunity you get to get out of it is, I'm going for a cigarette quickly. There's no fucking tea breaks. There's no, I'm on lunch. There's none of that bullshit.
That's the only way, is it?
Yeah, you get to sit down for staff meal, and 9 times.
Ruining your taste.
Yeah, but I've established my taste over the years, I hope. What the is that? What the is that?
These are our taste tests that we're going to do. So you've got to put the paper on your tongue. You take one and I'll take one.
Yeah.
And careful.
What is this
lap? With really massive hands.
What is this lap shit that you're putting us through, man?
Don't, your big Kit Kat chunky fingers are touching
Get me one out! Give me the smallest
Take that one then.
Smallest thing in the world, bro.
That actually felt like I was in a Disney film and taking like a giant's hand there. Put the paper on your tongue, close your mouth, and see what it tastes like. 3,
the whole
2,
strip.
1. Just like this.
Okay, cool. 3. Oh, you've done it.
So there's 3 different responses. People either hate it.
I got bitter. Like,
if you think it's mildly bitter, you're a taster. And if you just taste paper, you're a non-taster, and that means you need loads of spice and flavours to experience taste.
What did you get?
Bitterness as well.
Good. We're tasters.
Yeah, we're both tasters. But if you quit smoking, you might be a super taster.
But what does that get me in life, Fern?
It means that you're going to taste all the flavours.
I taste all the flavours now.
If there's 2 children that are amazing chefs, and you're trying to decide between the 2 of them, that's going to be like the deciding factor.
Can we get the cameraman to do one? You do one for me and let me see what you get.
The cameraman actually did one. He's a super taster.
Sick.
Yeah.
I think we're in a room of super tasters.
We're not super taster. Super tasters are particularly sensitive to bitter flavours like broccoli, spinach, coffee, beer,
I'm
and
sorry.
chocolate.
F off, man.
And
off,
it makes people fussy eaters. Okay. So in your videos, you're always talking about travelling to specific shops to get the right ingredients.
Yeah.
So this is where taste test number 2 comes in.
Sick.
We went to your favourite fruit and veg shop.
They told me, they told me.
Yeah.
They slipped into my DMs and they were like, someone's come and bought food for you.
Wait, the shop told you?
Yeah.
Oh, this was meant to be a surprise. We wanted to test your taste buds. So we went to your favourite shop, Da Giovanni Deli on Essex Road in Islington.
Number 1.
And we bought some foods. We then got the same things from the local supermarket.
Sick.
And we want you to tell us which is which.
Okay, yeah, fine.
This could be so embarrassing for you.
No. I'm telling you now, I've got this in the bag. If I don't have this in the bag, I'm going back to security.
Is that what you used to do?
I'm a fully qualified plumber and I used to do security in
Oh my God.
the Hayward Gallery on the South Bank where I told people not to touch pictures. You'd be surprised.
That's like quite a nice security
You'd be
job.
surprised how many people go into galleries and try to touch pictures.
I know, I wouldn't. That's me.
Why?
Because I want to experience art. The way I experience the food, I want to touch the paintings. I want to kiss the paintings.
Textures.
This is your blindfold.
Wicked. This isn't going to blindfold me.
Yeah. Oh, it's like it's not going to fit in your... You've got a lovely head of hair.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Do you want to touch
Have
it?
you ever... it looks like it might be crunchy. No. Oh no, it's so soft.
Yeah.
It's like touching a
I've
poodle.
got crunchy hair.
I thought it would be all gelled. Have you ever grown it out?
This is... it grew out during lockdown. So in lockdown, I found out I had curly hair. And I ran with it.
How did you just find that out?
Because I always had my hair short. It was always a skin fade
Even when you were a little boy?
Nah, little boy, I had longer hair, but it wasn't like so like curly.
Yeah, it's so
But
curly.
it's because I've got good product in it.
That makes it go curly.
No, that just enhances one's curls. That's a little plug for Flora and Curl.
Can you put your blindfold
Yeah.
on? Because we're going to bring your food in.
Why do I feel like this?
I was testing if the blindfold was working
This
there.
is a fucking setup.
I was doing
What is
the
going on,
fingers
bruv? Ah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
There's one thing that I think is going to be obvious to know the difference, and one thing that I think is going to be hard. In front of us, we've got 2 bowls of mango and 2 bowls of tomatoes. One is from his favourite deli that he goes to all the time. One is from the local supermarket. Is he going to know the difference? I want you to reach out on your... Yeah, go for that one. This is a tomato. He's trying a tomato. He's feeling it first. He's finally tasting it.
Yep. Where's my next tomato? I can tell you already that's from the deli.
You can already tell that's from the
That's
deli.
from the deli. Let me try the other one.
Yeah. Touching the tomato again. Turning it round and round.
Deli those ones off.
Yeah. Well, we're now going to go for the mango. Right, try that mango first.
This one.
Yeah.
The other mango's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm going. That's deli. That's supermarket.
You're wrong.
Am I?
I'm so sorry.
Swear down. You're telling me this is the deli one?
Yeah.
Bruv, try this.
Thank you.
And then try this.
I've just tried that.
This one's better.
See, if you put all those bits of mango in a big bowl, I wouldn't know the difference.
This does actually feel like you've picked this off of a tree on holiday, doesn't it? Whereas this
But do you
feels
not
like...
think that now you've found out that's the deli one that you're just saying that?
No, because
I
that's
think the deli
sweeter.
one's good. You can take your mask off.
Sick.
But yeah, the tomatoes, it's really... I do think supermarket tomatoes have a look.
F***ing completely different ballgame, those tomatoes.
Yeah.
Completely different. Like, you get all types of... You can taste the vine, their sweetness, their
Whoa!
they're packed. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
they taste so good.
This is just like fucking pissy red water.
I've been reading about Turkish food, and there's loads of ones here that I've never had.
Go
and
on.
I've been at a few Turkish restaurants. They've got loads of cool names for foods, and I wanted you to help me explain what all the names mean.
Okay.
Delber Delbert Dodaghi.
Delbert Dudaghi.
Delbert.
He sounds like an Italian forward from the 70s
Delbert.
who had a Jamaican dad.
It's a dessert made from layered phyllo pastry filled with nuts and soaked in honey. And the name of it means the lips of the bell.
Wow. Delbert Dudaghi.
No, you need to think in a Scottish accent. Delbert Dudaghi. Or what's a Turkish accent? I don't know. I don't want to do it.
Dilbur.
Yeah.
Lo-
Dudagi.
I
You've not
don't
heard
know
of
it.
it.
I don't know it.
Oh, you're not even Turkish.
I'm Turkish Cypriot.
Imam Bayildi.
Yeah, the priest fainted.
And
It's an aubergine dish with meat in it.
Why is it called that?
I think that the old story is that he was presented with it and he was so happy with it he might have fainted. I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah. I mean, I like aubergines, but that's...
You've never had a knock me out Turkish aubergine.
Genk Kez Ruyasi.
Gegkes.
Genk. We're trying to but Genk Kez Ruyasi. Sorry, the way you're looking at me, you look appalled.
I feel like you're talking about Genghis Khan.
Genk Kez Ruyasi.
Gench.
Gensh.
Gench Kuz.
Gench Kez Ruyasi.
A young girl's dream.
Yeah. It says here every girl's dream.
Is that a fucking soup or something? What is it?
Well, this is a bit rude. It's banana with chocolate cream and ice cream and sweet toppings. Is that like innuendo?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Hunkar Baganti.
Wait, slow it down. You sound like a pirate. Hunker Picanti. He works in a Thompson's Cook holiday in Mexico. That's where that man works.
Wait, give me a second. Hunkar Baganti. Hunkar Baganti.
Fuck knows, to be honest.
The Sultan liked it. That's what it means.
Oh, BND. Oh, okay.
Oh, that was what I was saying.
Yeah. Hunker BND is what I got from you. Give me some Scottish words. Let me butcher some Scottish.
What? Do you know what it is, though?
Nah.
It's a lamb stew with a smoky aubergine cheese sauce. Before we get into the twisted combo, I've got to rate your wild combo. It's easy. It's 10 out of 10. It was great.
Thank you.
I had to work hard to find a criticism of it, and it was just have it with ice cream.
Yeah.
But that was what your suggestion was anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was brilliant. Thanks for bringing it. We're back, and this time we're going to have the twisted combo. This is where the twisted food scientists have come up with something for us to try. It can be really weird, it can be disgusting, sometimes it's nice. Let's see.
I'm getting a smell of like crispy onions. Oh, it's laogama on top of ice cream, is what that is. You see my chef's nose straight away, crispy onion.
I knew. We think that it's Chinese crispy chili oil on top of vanilla ice cream. So this was spotted on Twitter in 2018 being served in southwestern China. And then a chef in California started selling his own version and the dish went viral. You're really digging into it.
I'm not that against it at all.
You're digging, yeah.
I'm not against it.
This is foul. Sorry, this is so bad. I'm really sorry.
If Heston Blumenthal gave this to you, you'd be like, yeah, fucking revolutionary.
If I have the peanuts in the ice cream, it tastes like a normal ice cream.
I like the cool against the heat.
Yeah, that's nice.
And like the vanilla ice cream's like super vanilla-y. I also like the texture and like the nuttiness that it's giving.
Yeah.
I could eat this. 100% I could eat this. Big man thing. I could eat this.
My eyes started watering. I just was thinking of like drug addicts and alcoholics and people that abuse their bodies, and I was thinking this is abuse when I was putting it in my mouth. This is like self-abuse.
I don't feel like it's any different. Let me see yours.
I'm basically trying to cover all the bad bits in the ice cream.
There's no bad bits.
It's horrible. It's so horrible.
I like the way it looks. I like the way it breaks against the ice cream. I like I like that there's like little bitter notes. I like that there's chili notes. I like that the ice cream then cools your palate. If Heston Blumenthal gave this to you,
No,
and was
you
like,
said that though. I'm not
7,
daft.
I'm not saying us in particular. Sorry, I'm not saying us in particular.
Yeah,
people
idiots,
would
if you
shit
did
their
it.
pants for this. They'd be like, "Oh my god, I had that new chili oil and blah 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 at so and so's restaurant, and it's fucking delicious." If the ice cream was a different flavour, so like if the ice cream was a sesame,
Yeah, I was thinking that.
or like
That would be worse.
in the tahini realm, do you reckon?
If it was tahini ice cream. Oh, if it was tahini ice cream, we could call it Dan Dan ice cream. Come on.
Tahini ice cream, and then
Wouldn't be any better.
I quite like it. I'm not against it at all.
I'm glad you like it.
I also like how psychedelic it looks. Like it looks like something the Beatles would have enjoyed.
Yeah, I like to just mix it around my bowl. Speaking of horrible food, I hear you recently had a bit of a shocker making a cake for your girlfriend's birthday.
Listen to my girlfriend.
How did that happen when you're a chef?
Let me get into it. My girlfriend is allergic to soy, gluten, and dairy.
Oh no!
So instantly, there's no fucking butter in this cake.
Yeah, but just use any other fat.
No.
I made vegan cakes before.
And they're all fucking shit.
Nah,
they're all shit.
You're always just replacing like fatty tastes and then eggy textures. Like it's easy.
No, they always look like and taste like hockey pucks.
I think vegan cakes are pretty easy to make good.
I completely man.
What did you do?
One, I've got a oven.
Right.
So I've got no fan.
Right.
I found a recipe online. I was like, oh, yeah, this looks like a fucking piece of piss. Replaced it with all the things she could eat, and it baked for 2.5 hours and was still wet on the inside.
What was it? What flavour was it?
Victoria sponge.
You made a Victoria sponge for her birthday.
It's my favourite cake.
You're a chef and your favourite cake's a Victoria sponge?
Yeah, I'm a man of very minimal likes. I like Victoria sponges.
But you brought in that
What was I supposed to get her? A Colin the fucking caterpillar?
You
He's got
could've-
everything she's allergic to in him.
I'd have made her a nice orange and almond flour cake or something.
Yeah.
You look so annoyed.
Yeah, of course you would. I thought about doing like a panna cotta-y vibe with coconut milk.
Did you get her a Colin the caterpillar?
No, I got her Prada glasses.
She can't eat that.
She can wear them for the rest of her life, though, can't she? I actually bought you something.
What? No, really?
I bought you the shittest chewing gum
Falim.
in the world. So this is a Turkish chewing gum.
Is it mint flavour?
No, it's watermelon.
Anything will be better after. I just want to get
But
this taste out of my
It
mouth.
tastes like a chewing gum that I've already chewed, and now it's your turn to chew it. But
Thank
I
you.
like the longevity of this chewing gum.
It keeps its flavour.
No, it doesn't have any flavour to keep. It's the best chew you will ever get off a chewing gum. And then they've often got like a little Turkish poem or anecdote. No, don't spit it. That's rude.
This is worse than the ice cream. This
no,
is horrible.
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, there's a poem.
Yeah.
Hastemis Nezamandir. Aslan Gibi.
Aslan, you know Aslan. You know what Aslan is?
The lion.
Aslan's
that
a
was
lion in
the
Turkish.
Cupboard.
Yeah. In the Lion, the Witch, and the Cupboard.
Yeah. Oh, he's a lion in Turkey. No, I mean,
The Lion, the Witch, and the Cupboard, ladies and
he
gentlemen.
was a lion. He was a lion that talked. Artikisi, keep your. Thanks.
Fluent.
That's the worst chewing gum ever.
Hey!
It doesn't taste like watermelon. It's got like a hint of a smell of watermelon.
But that hint never leaves.
Oh, guess what? You're going to be so excited about this. You can find all of today's recipes on Twisted's Instagram page. I'm sure some of you will be like, how can I ever recreate this disgusting ice cream and chili oil recipe? Head over there now and you can find out about other combos we've made on the show. They might have the recipes for the nice stuff as well. But that's it from me and Big Haz. Thank you so much for joining us. Get his cookbook. It's going to be amazing. Go follow him on Instagram. And join me next week for more weird and wonderful food combos. Bye! Bye! Bye, Big Haz.
Ta-da!